There's a lot of information floating around in the media and online about different ways to save and prepare for retirement. But what works and what doesn't? Well, Davis Garrison III from Preservation Financial has years of experience helping folks plan for retirement, and he stays up to date on all the latest retirement strategies, and he joins us this morning to discuss one strategy that you might want to avoid. And you actually mentioned Mr. Tom Hegna last week in your segment, and he came across with some ideas that you say might need to take another look at.
Tom Hegna is renowned as an industry giant. He was an executive vice president for a Fortune 100 company in the industry, and he has written that for years, decades actually, a 60-40 blend of stocks, 60%, 40% bonds, was the ideal, the optimal brokerage model. Our parents and grandparents used this model, and they used the 40% in bonds to hold up and minimize the risk of the stocks. Well, we're in a different environment now. This 60-40 blend is dead, basically.
It's not working anymore.
No, it's not working anymore. And if you look at what bonds are yielding right now, and yesterday, prior to the Brexit vote, which the bookies were betting 84% that it was going to be declined. So it was a big surprise this morning, but 30-year bonds are yielding about 2.5%. 10-year bonds, 10-year treasuries declined from 1.7% last night to 1.54% this morning.
Big drop.
And there is an inherent danger in these bonds, because if interest rates go up, which they eventually are going to go up, then the yield is going to go down. So there's no safety in them whatsoever. You're faced with a small possible yield increase, but a 50% downside potential with bonds. This is going to surprise a lot of people, but a substitute for bonds is permanent life insurance.
Okay.
It works the same way, and people have a generic vision of life insurance in their minds, and it's totally wrong. And this especially applies to 40, 50-year-olds, and it is a bond substitute. It pays about 4%, which bonds traditionally have paid. But it has just layers and layers and layers of other benefits, including tax-free retirement income. And anything you can move to tax-free, you want to do. Plus, it provides a death benefit that's tax-free also.
And I think a lot of people think about life insurance just as a way to take care of everything after you've passed on. And there's another way to look at it.
Exactly. Life insurance is phenomenal in so many ways. It's a tax diversion vehicle, and like I said, people just have a mindset that they want to buy a 10-year, 20-year, 30-year term. What happens at the end of that term?
Exactly.
And I ask people, you know, if something happened to a husband, you know, if there wasn't no life insurance, what would the wife do? She'd have to go to work. And so the children would essentially lose both their parents.
Real quickly, before I let you go today, the Brexit. They voted to leave the European Union, the Britons did. How is that going to affect us here in America?
Well, initially, right now, the last I looked, just a few minutes ago, the market is down, the Dow is down 500 points. So it's going to bounce around a little bit. The trouble with the euro essentially is that you have young, small countries with small economies and old countries like Great Britain with very large economies. I'm amazed at the number of people that don't realize Great Britain is not on the euro.
They're still on the pound.
They're still on the pound sterling. So going forward, who knows? Our relationship with them is probably going to stay very good.
I wish we had time to
I
sit
know.
and talk more and more about this. We're kind of out of time right now, but this man is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to what's going on in our economy right now and how that's going to affect you in the future when it comes to your retirement planning. So head over to his office. Check out Preservation Financial. They're right there on Sunset Drive in Johnson. See, there's a number, there's a website. He would love for you to make an appointment and come by and see him today.